repatriation natin. Yung in-country repatriation, which is a direct repatriation flight from out of that country na open cargo space at may commercial flights or chartered, and the land-border repatriation. Itatawid po natin sila. Say for example, sa Kuwait, tinawid po natin yung 50 papunta po ng Riyadh. And then from Riyadh, binok po natin. Ano naman ang challenge doon? Of course, yung exit and entry visas. Because they have to go to another country, kinakailangan i-recognize sila, nagaling sila sa kabila, yun ang entry visa. Pag alis naman nila, they have to do the exit visa. So yun po ang trabaho ng ating migrant workers officers. Apart from providing them the right information, guidance, hotel, accommodation, and everything, patuloy pa rin po ang ating numbers for the repatriation. Last but not the least, yung pag-uwi na pauwi natin ng 1,000, what do we need to intervene? What do we need to do to make their lives livable? Kasi siyempre, nawalan ng trabaho yan. No? So number one, alternative livelihood. No? Nandyan po yung katuwang natin. We have some partnerships with, for example, DTI na magbibigay po ng kapital sa kanila. No? And we also partnered with other LGUs. No? Yung convergence natin is nandyan so we can refer them for local employment. And if they need to go abroad again, andyan po ang ating job fairs. No? We will
meron ba tayong sapat na pondo?
Yeah, very good point po, and you're in the right direction. No? Kapag binanit natin ang budget. As we speak, the Action Fund, which is for assistance to our OFWs, we have 2 billion Action Fund. Sa OWA natin, which is ang Dutch agency naman, meron po kami tinatawag na ERF or the Emergency Repatriation Fund, which is 1.5 billion. But it's already March, no? So nagastos na po natin yung iba dyan. And first quarter is done, so we're looking at the second and third and fourth quarter at yung repatriation nila will be na, no? So yun po yung ating pinagkakaroon.